Here we are right now. Flow with, grow with, levitate with Tate. It's time to unwind, rewind, tap in and escape with the Oracle 8. Never a dull day, never a null say. Levitate with Tate and the Oracle 8.
Ooh, I love that one. Our Lady of the Creative Choice. Yes. Oh, look how beautiful she is. These cards are absolutely gorgeous. And I'm a creative reader myself. I love to paint. This one, Our Lady of Answered Prayers. Oh, that's beautiful too. Both yellow. Gorgeous. Okay, so that's pile 2. One more pile here. Last card is going to be Our Lady of the Ripening on the Vine. That's beautiful too. Wow. Really gorgeous. I love the dove in her eye. Okay, so pick your 3 piles. Pile 1, Our Lady of Creative Choice. Pile 2, Our Lady of Answered Prayers. And pile 3, Our Lady of the Ripening on the Vine. All right, everyone. I'll see you there. All right, everyone who chose the Lady of Creative Choice. I'm really trying to work on this, but I think it might be best right here. Just try to figure out the tarot right. So I'm going to choose some tarot cards. I'm going to pull out another oracle and just talk to you about the Lady of Creative Choice. We're going to have a little moment of peace, breathe in, and breathe out. All together now. So you have my power within you, and you are free beyond wildest imagination. Do you know that there are a slave to no thing and to no one? You are a divine being, you are the tower of creative choice. You can create worlds, my beloved. So this really reminds me of how we are all God. We all are creating our own realities with our choices. There's a creative choice here. Right. So we can go on with that in mind. So we create our own reality. You are divine. So choose your thoughts wisely. Choose people you surround with wisely. Better for the next, because it's not the meaningful way. I just have to give them breakfast. This is some for the kiddos wake up though. One more shuffle aside. Okay. Okay, first Ace of Cups. Love that card. Next is Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. One more. We got the Sun. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love that card. It's so pretty. It's just so pretty. All right, I'm going to do something different with this one. I'm going to do a different tarot deck, my other favorite one. Oh, that one already came out before I could even tell you what deck it was. The Empress. And then one more. Let's see here. Oh. Just one. Just one more. Okay, it's called the Motherpeace Round Tarot Deck, and I love the art on this one too. So I'll just move this up. See it, Ace of Cups here. See the Empress. So cool. Okay, so the Empress. Current situation, please. One more tarot card from the round Motherpeace. And this one just popped right out too. Ooh, beautiful. These are beautiful cards. Okay. All right. So this is going to be a beautiful reading. I can already tell you that. So I'll show you this one too. The Priestess of Discs. Okay. So what we have here over your current situation is very interesting. So like I was saying, the Lady of Creative Choice is here. She really is here to remind us that no matter what the situation is happening in our life, no matter how powerless you feel to change it, you can control it. You do have power inside of you. And if you knew, you would just laugh. And that's kind of what this exact same thing here is saying, is that you're almost denying your emotions here, you know. And if you knew, if you could just work with your emotions, accept them, and work with them, they are there to tell you something. I know I should probably be listening, because I have a really hard time crying anymore, but I think it's because I've healed so much. But you know, we can all tell ourselves. But then if you're able to tap into your emotions, to be like, why do I feel this way? Why am I sad? Why am I angry? Why am I, you're gonna explode with understanding of what's going on. Everything's gonna work out. The sun is showing you that you have to accept your emotions. And, you know, we have the creative choice this year too. You know, the Empress is here almost like as a reminder to the Lady of the Creative Choice, because she represents the great Mother Goddess. The great Mother Goddess that incarnated in earth, body, form, spirit, manifested in nature. You know, we are the goddess of nature. We are the goddess of nature. We are our own God, and our creative choice creates our reality. And when we deny ourselves our emotions, then that's not going to help anything. It's going to stunt our reality. And we're not going to be able to become this priestess here. The priestess really represents, you know, priestess of Dis represents fertility, and the almighty natural woman who can, you know, balance it all. She balances harvesting with mothering her child, and is able to do so seamlessly. So what happens when you don't embrace your emotions, or what like the creative lady suggests, is that you feel like you've lost control, and that your emotions are, and they must be something that we keep hidden from others. That's what the Queen of Swords reversed represents here. You know, every single choice you make, and maybe you're regretting certain choices you made in the past, and you think that might be a reason to hold on to those emotions and not go within and delve and understand them and make certain choices to create our reality. Because you do have the power of heaven within you to control the life, but you must be able to let go and move on from those emotions that that you think that you don't want others to see, or that you have to hold close to your chest. There's always going to be options for you. Like, there are always more than one option, okay? And if you only see one option, that means you're letting your emotions make that choice. Okay? Move towards the sun. Be free. Let yourself get mad and rage or cry or just melt into the couch. Sometimes I do that. And just heal until you feel right. And like, I don't make decisions when I don't feel right. So if you don't, that's a choice too. Okay? And I realize that. I need to work with myself on that too. But we are the Empress. We are the goddess of nature. You know, I came to be Omnist through my understanding of Mom as Mother Nature. She is the Mother of God. And Father Universe. You know, Mother Nature is always talking to us. And maybe too much where we don't know what's going on. That's when you ask Father Universe for guidance. And then he who barely speaks will guide you. But you don't be afraid to feel these emotions. And if you don't understand them, you know, ask for guidance. Ask for the spirit guides to hush your heart for a moment so that when you have time to think about something else and come back to the situation. All right, so that's my advice on the current situation for our pile 1. Hello, pile 2. Pile 2 that shows the Lady of Answered Prayers. That sounds beautiful. Hopefully you're praying for something, girl, because it's gonna get answered. All right, so we are going to pull from the White Seeker's Tarot. All right, so current advice on the current situation for pile 2. Our Lady of Answered Prayers. I did this with pile 1 too. Interesting. Okay. But this is the oracle here, and I'm going to read to you the first sentence of the Lady of Answered Prayers. I hear your every thought, your every prayer under the breath. I feel every beat of your sacred heart as it yearns for my limitless love. Do you imagine that I could be ignorant of that which you need the most, or that I would neglect attending the deepest needs of your sacred heart? Wow. Okay, that's deep. You know, I already got messages from that. Pretty much, you know, I have a hard time believing sometimes too. I'm believing that my prayers, but eventually, you know, slowly but surely, this one wanted to come out. And the 4 of Swords. Yes, ma'am, 4 of Swords. Okay, what do we got next here? I'm gonna shuffle these here. Advice on the current situation. Okay. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. It's like the colors always line up on it. Okay. Advice on the current situation, please. Alright, Queen of Cups. Wow, full of emotion here. Okay, I'm gonna pull 2 cards here for my Motherpeace round deck. Advice on the current situation, please, Oracle. Please guide me, spirits, on this current situation for pile 2. Oh, okay, so we got the 2 of Swords. I might have to cover that up somehow. I think that might be inappropriate. What if I... Little turtle. We'll just have to hang out right there. And that little turtle. Okay. One more, please. To shuffle those around. Let me try. Alright, advice on the current situation, please. Oh. Okay. 9 of Cups. Alright, and I'm gonna grab one. I didn't do this for pile 1, but I feel like I'm gonna grab me some witchy cards. Witchy cards, just one. Alright, advice on my situation first. I did not want to shuffle that time. Alright, this energy. Okay, what's this? got the mouse. Okay, let's get a good reading here. All right, so this situation here kind of reminds me of a message I got earlier. However, the Lady of Answered Prayers, it does bring a message of peace, which obviously it's the answered prayer. But it wants to remind us to have an open heart and don't be hardened by fear. You know, sometimes we can let grief and fear overwhelm us, and then we have the ability to recognize that we do and can move forward. And we need to call upon the Divine Mother and just speak out loud, even if you don't have, God or a certain person that you pray to. The energies will flow. You speak aloud, tell the universe, speak out loud what you want, and your answers to your prayers will happen. But you can't dwell on things. You need to let it go. Speak it out loud and let it go. When we're able to do that, we can live more freely with greater trust. And you don't want to let worry. Sometimes we need to step away from the hustle and bustle of life and all of your responsibilities that you have, and take some time. Take some time and unwind. Understand your emotions. Feel them out. You know, sometimes I just zen. I meditate and let my emotions flow. And that's what the Two of Swords is about. It's about balance. And the Nine of Cups, is about, let me read you the exact one on this one. Wishes being made and received, unanswered prayers. It's exactly what it is. And for this deck, unanswered prayers. So don't be afraid. Sometimes we don't know how it's going to work out, and sometimes we think it must work out a certain way. And, that's what this card is. The Two of Swords is reminding us to find balance within asking and receiving. We're not pinpointing down to exactly how we want to receive it. It's coming. Our blessings are always coming. Everything that everything that we ask for comes back to us. And the universe sometimes has a funny way of showing us maybe that's not what we wanted. Maybe this is, or if he knows a better way for it to work out, it's going to work out that way. If you've had hard times, everything's going to work out. It's going to come back. Okay? Even after great difficulty, even after a great amount of responsibility, even after a great amount of grief, overwhelming emotion, we can come back from that. Okay? I know I've been in a hopeless spot, and there's always going to be the universe providing for you. You don't need to worry about the lack, okay, or our prayers getting unanswered, okay? Because the way this is happening is willing to not just look at your life situation now, but realize your life through the eyes of your heart. How do you feel about your own life? Is there something or someone that is happening in your life that is the seed to the answered prayer that you had before, that you can prove to yourself? Because my own situation always constantly reminds me of being blessed. So sometimes the solution is right in front of us too. And so when this oracle appears, it's not that far away from you. It could be at your feet right now. Okay? Sometimes you just need to actually be able to speak on exactly what is it that you want answered. Your prayer is going to get answered, and it's going to be able to be resolved. Okay? There's no use in trying to control everything. You need to soften your heart The answer's already there. It's tapping at your heart. So just open up to receiving it. Okay, your answers are gonna come, okay, even after despair. So that's my advice on the current situation here. Have a good night. All right, pile 3, hello. So this is the Lady of the Ripening on the Vine. Beautiful card, I love that card. So take a deep breath, everyone, breathe in. I ask you to surrender your future thinking to the Lady on the Ripening of the Vine. Although your future contains the promise of great blessings, do not let this distract you from the blessing that she just bestows upon you at this very moment. I ask you to open your arms to her blessings in the here and now. You are the sweet fruit heavy on the vine, and it is time for harvest to come. This is your time, and the Lady of the Ripening Vine is giving that to you. All right, so let's get some tarot cards. So I'm going to pull from the Light Seekers Tarot, 3 cards, and then a couple cards from the deck here. So on the eve of Christmas here, I live in America, in Virginia now. I'm from Colorado. And I miss the snow, but it's not snowing anywhere, I guess. Not even in Colorado. That's better. Alright. Can I have some advice on the current situation for my pile 3? I appreciate it. Spirits, Oracle 8. Levitating into the world of your understanding of their current situation that they need. Okay. 5 of Wands. It's so interesting. They always, the colors, I just saw that in color too, you know. It's just like, that's funny. Okay. Oh, that's too many. I need just one spirit. One more. Or 2 more, please, for my pile 3. Okay, 8 of Cups. Right. Advice on the current situation, please, Spirit. Alright, we got the Knight of Wands. Isn't that the colors are just, okay. Very interesting. Okay. This one wanted to come out, I don't know why, but Knight of Pentacles too. Right there. Maybe I can make room for all of them here. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to choose a couple from my other deck here. It's called, these are round cards, the Motherpeace Round Tarot. They have beautiful, beautiful imagery. Very visual. This nice round hard deck. I finally figured out you can turn those around. All right, let's get a couple from this deck, please. The current situation. Making some messages already. Like last time. Alright. We got the Sun, the like Son of Wands. Wow, look at it. It's like the 5 of Wands, almost the same exact image. It's bizarre. Look at that. Well, not really, but the lines. One more. And got the Eight of Justice. That's pretty. Okay. All right, so let's feel this out here. Okay. All right, everyone. So it looks like there might have been some sort of conflict recently. Maybe some workplace conflict, or you feel like you've been made a fool of recently. But the divine wants you to know that there is light in all of us, and the world needs our presence. Okay, don't forget that we are the sweet fruit of the vine, and you're practical and you're hardworking, and you know there's hope in your heart, and there's a reason why you've been like that. But sometimes you have to use your discernment of when you're going to act, period, you know. Even if right now you have a fantasy that you think is out of your reach, if you have a dream of how you want your life to be, and it's not looking like it looks like there's no way to get there, and how in the world is the universe going to provide me with whatever I need in my current situation after everything I've done and been through and all this hard work? You know, you dream of having a family, you know, all the hopes in our heart. But if we're able to walk away from the situations that make us act, or you know, we feel like we can't control ourselves, and we're working right and left to try to reach a reality we feel like we're never going to get to, we need to walk away. We need to take a step away and gather ourselves, gather our emotions, and line them up and understand them and try to figure out what's driving me to make these choices. Do I really think that these choices are going to get me somewhere? So you need to just walk away, sort out the emotions, decide when you need to use them, and take the first step. It's just about one step at a time. You can get there. You can get to the Knight of Pentacles. You can get to happiness and fulfillment and justice. The Justice card reminds us everything always is fair and balanced. If you feel like you're working in a current situation that's not working out for you, or that you're putting in and making too many sacrifices, or that you're acting in a way that doesn't suit who you truly are, and you need to be reminded that everything works out. Everything is fair. All the energy that is put out there will come back to you, and you don't need to worry about making the right choice. You know, just make the next best feeling choice. Don't worry about all the choices in the future that you have to make. Just worry about the one that you have to make right now. Everything's gonna work out. Those dreams are possible. You don't have to worry about every single step you need to make, how much money you have to save, how much of this you have to do, how many classes you need to take. That's clown energy. You need to relax into your spiritual freedom, because when you relax, that's when the energy flows. That's when your actions are directly benefited, and you see your choices manifest into everything that you want. So honor that light within you and act with utter faith. Just know that everything's gonna work out in the end for you. Okay? It's not, you don't have to build spiritual conscious. You don't have to build this life with physical manifestations. You're ready for the next step. You're ready for this adventure, and you don't have to worry. Okay? But don't shy away from making that step. It's time for you to harvest all the hard work you put in. Okay? Do not be afraid to receive blessings. Okay? What your heart truly desires. And sometimes we put these own obstacles up in our face. We start acting a fool. Okay? And when we act a fool, justice is served to us too. We don't, the energy you put out comes back to you. Okay? So your dreams, that you project, or that idea that you have been nursing, and that you will succeed. The time for success is fast approaching, and it's going to happen naturally. Just like when the fruit ripens on the vine. Okay? So just take the next step. Step into your understanding. All right, that's all I got for you. Thank you.